I'm sure tons of you are sick and tired of hearing me yap about AI. But I'm going to do it again today, but with a twist. Instead of focusing on the conversations everyone else has been having, as well as the conversation pardon me, a little AI glitched there in the old Charles algorithm. Instead of the big talking points everyone has been discussing, and as opposed to what we've been talking about on stream so much recently, I want to show you a usage of AI that makes me giggle and spit up, sitting in my seat, kicking my legs, having a hoot and a holler. And it's something I talked about a little bit 5 months ago in a video called Moist AI is Out of Control. It was all about those AI videos of me that float around, you know, have you ever smoked a neutron star cigarette? Silly shit like that. And it was pretty clear, not me, but 5 months later, where are we at? The technology here has progressed rapidly. AI is so advanced, I'm shitting my pants. You could probably send some of these videos to my parents and they would be none the wiser, thinking it was me for sure. And I did a little checkup on one of the bigger channels making these AI moist videos, Artificial Shenanigans, AI Shenanigans on YouTube. And the most recent one is fucking incredible, and I just have to share it with you.
Yeah, we're looking at about 10,000. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not exaggerating when I say that thumbnail had me convinced for a second that there was like a security camera installed up here I didn't know about. Like the NSA pulled a fast one on me and had some fucking CCTV footage that they'd been recording. Like some kind of fucking Planet Earth documentary. Now obviously when you actually like focus your peepers on the things in the background, it's just nonsensical shapes like PlayStation 1 graphics back there all jumbled around. But when you just look at it as a whole, the shapes match what you see behind me from a different angle. It's fucking impressive because there's not like footage up here that the AI can even extrapolate from. So it's pretty crazy if you ask me.
Thank you. Pizza's here. Finally, I have been waiting all day for this.
This is what it would look like if I recorded a video on Jinkum. Now, interestingly enough, that like clapping maneuver that AI Charles was doing there, I fucking practiced that. Like on stream, some of you might remember I was going over how I'd been working on my fast clapping. And I'm trying to get to like 9-10 claps per second also. Just a little update on that. I've discovered a new technique, like a forbidden jutsu. If I put my hands in here, I get like an additional 4 claps and slaps per second. I discovered that last night at an Applebee's. Anyway, you can see that the AI Charles is doing an extraordinary job. It's only a matter of time before it fully replaces me. Flesh and blood is the past. Machine and wires is the future. Also, the future of hygiene is cheeky. Go to usecheeky.com and get some of our soap. People always ask which one's my favorite. It's the Lo-Fi Lavender. That's by far my favorite. Second place goes to the Spope, which is the spa soap. So usecheeky.com, get some soap. Really elevate your hygiene game. That's something right there that AI could never replace. It could never even attempt to emulate the high quality moisturizing bar soap that we have made. Usecheeky.com, baby. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. That last person is not Charlie. The AI wasn't able to replicate these facial features when it got up close. Not the case. I'm pretty sure AI Shenanigans is making like an overarching plot to all of the Moist AI videos, because in the couple that I watched, it had like little tiddlywinks of lore and like more surreal tidbits sprinkled throughout the AI silliness. And that guy right there, I don't think is supposed to be me, I think it's part of that storyline that he's like crafting into these videos. But that's just a game theory. This shit is deeper than Five Nights at Freddy's, I'll tell you what, because it had me like actually analyzing it to see if there was any like symbolism or hidden meanings with it beyond just like the obvious wackiness. But anyway, I really wanted to share this not only because I found it really entertaining, but I also think it's just a fun little progress report, a little checkup on the state of AI generated videos here. You can see through the newer content from AI Shenanigans a clear improvement in the actual tech behind the AI that's being utilized here. At least that's how I perceive it. This feels like something that they would not have been able to make 5 months ago when we first checked in. So it's just crazy to see how quickly AI is evolving. And of course, looking at me run like a Titan from Attack on Titan's always cool. Watching me do handstand push-ups on my desk or jump and turn into a bunch of fucking water like when, Dumbledore claps and becomes like a fucking blaze when the phoenix flies through. It's cool and it's silly. And yeah, I just thought this would be a fun little change of pace from the normal videos I make when I cover AI. That's really about it. So yeah. Have you started to notice a lot of AI slop popping off in YouTube's algorithm? I know I have. I've started seeing a ton of channels that are blossoming, that are getting millions of views through purely AI-generated videos. Right now, the big ones are through shorts that are just doing like top 10 lists with an AI voice and AI images to accompany them, like top 10 facts about lizards scientists don't want you to know. It's being used to pump out shorts like that, or just making up things for shorts like, this comet narrowly missed Earth, we almost all died, and it's a brief little sci-fi story that ChatGPT cooked up that they posted. It's just made to be a content factory with videos coming every hour, hoping that some will get picked up in the algorithm that people doom scroll through so they'll get tons of views and make money from it. But even outside of just throwaway shorts, AI is now being utilized for long-form content, and it is doing exceptionally well, especially in true crime. We talked about this on stream like 2 weeks ago, but AI is making true crime channels, and they are getting oodles of views, making a substantial amount of money, I would imagine, through the AdSense. And it's not just AI regurgitating other true crime works, it's not them going over the Zodiac Killer with AI voices and AI images. It's just making up things so it can post a true crime video every day, just blatantly fraudulent stories, just fanfic, in order to try and capitalize off people's curiosity in the true crime community, because they've all heard the big boys. They're all familiar with the, more popular true crime subjects. So right now they're using AI to cook up make-believe ones. So like, the dark and twisted mind of Serge Orphenheim, the Slytherin that took things too far. And you're like, what the fuck is that? I don't know this story. So people are clicking on it and it's getting hundreds of thousands of views. Or something like the Three-Armed Massacre, the man with 5 arms that killed an entire town using nothing more than a handful of sand. It's just all horseradish. It's not real, but people don't know that. And then they'll click on it, and then some people don't realize that it's all AI slop and just not real at all. It's super sad because, again, AI is still pretty primitive in this regard, and it's only going to get more sophisticated to the point where people really won't have any clue. Right now, if you got your thinking caps on and you aren't just mindlessly watching shit with your brain turned off like you got the orb of confusion in your pocket, you should be able to recognize that a channel like this is all fake stories and AI videos, but some people don't, and it's doing really well. Every video is almost exactly the same, AI narrator telling a story that just didn't happen, and the stories are almost identical every time, too. And there's tons of channels doing this. This one happens to be getting a lot of traction over the last few months, but there's many others in the AI true crime community. But what I want to talk about is one that I just stumbled upon today, where AI is now being used for like old viral videos. So things like an America's Got Talent breakout superstar that gets 20 million views on YouTube. Well, people have taken notice that those videos get very popular, and now they're using AI to make up their own America's Got Talent videos, And those videos are getting millions of views. I went over a few of them on stream last night. It is so fucking peculiar. And there are tons of channels. There is a new one of these generated every hour. And some channels are getting like 5-10 million views on some of the videos that they make. And it's all completely AI generated. It's not real. I saw this earlier today and I only watched one video. But this seems to be a huge AI trend right now where they take just blatantly false things like the America's Got Talent show contestants and give them a sob story, and they are getting millions of views. It's so weird. So, like, I haven't seen this one, but heart-wrenching. 5-year-old stuns talent with emotional song for parents lost in the war. And it's just AI. It's not actually a segment from the show, but if you go to the comments, people are like, God bless his heart. Such a brave boy. See, like clockwork. We're already reaching a point where they can't tell blatantly AI dog shit from real stuff anymore. I'll watch that in a minute, Toto. Thanks for membership, Samuel. Like, it's not even edited well.
Hello, my name is Isa. I'm 5 years old and I'm from Senegal. My parents loved me so much, but I lost them in the war when we were trying to escape from Ukraine. Now
I have expected like the
alone,
"aw" sound
I wanna
effect or
sing a
something
song
there.
for them, to tell them how much I miss them and how much I love them. Even though they're not with me anymore, I know they're still watching over me from heaven. This song is for them, so they know they will always be in my heart.
Man, this 5-year-old is really able to articulate his thoughts
The
well.
love my parents gave me, and to understand that even though there's pain, love never goes away.
Powerful message. Powerful message. Share it on Facebook ASAP.
I lost my mom, I lost my dad when the world shattered into pieces.
Inspired lyrics.
Amid the noise of bombs and fire, I'm left alone in this lonely silence. We crossed mountains, we crossed the sea, looking for a place where dreams could be. But the sky turned dark so suddenly, and they never woke up again.
Oh. Get your lighters out.
I'm alone, my heart won't forget. I carry their love
What the
in
fuck
every
was that?
tear I shed. I close my
What
eyes
happened
and
there?
see them here, even though the war took them away from me. I'll never forget their love is in my skin. Even as the world falls, I'll hold it deep within. That embrace.
So it's not satire. I see a lot of people saying that it's satire. It's not. So it's designed to be algorithmically successful because all of those Got Talent things with like, shocking. A former fry cook learns to flip Krabby Patties the old-fashioned way, gets golden buzzer at AGT 2023 with like 20 million views. Like, it's designed for that crowd that will just like mindlessly click on those. At least it's not 30 minutes long. Yeah, but there's so many channels that are doing this now. Like, so many. The two biggest I saw are these. Future Earth Insights. Your ultimate destination for exploring the mysteries of our planet and the cosmic forces shaping its future. Here we dive into predictions, scientific phenomena, and visionary insights about Earth's destiny. It's all just AI, America's Got Talent nonsense. So I'm guessing whoever owns this channel bought this from whatever this used to be for the subscriber count. And now they just pump out these videos. It's all like kind of the same thing. Jesus Christ appears on Got Talent America. The world stopped in shock at his powerful message. This one's 30 minutes. But this is what YouTube is going to become. Like, almost exclusively this. As AI gets more and more sophisticated.
Got Talent. Not to display a skill, but to share a message that transcends time and circumstances. A message of hope.
Where is he?
And love.
Bring him down from the rafters.
I am not here to win an award or applause, but to touch your hearts and ignite a light that can transform your lives. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall become before men, that they may see your good works and
Golden
glorify
buzzer!
your Father in heaven. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For assuredly I say
they're
to
laughing
you,
at him.
till heaven and earth pass away, not one jot or one tittle will by any means pass from the law, till all is fulfilled.
Probably not tonight, Valdi. We'll see.
Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches men so, shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
Damn, the one time I skip
But
America's
whoever
Got
does and
Talent,
teaches
Jesus
them,
appears.
he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. Do not only love those who love you, for even those who do not.
Do not fear, I am by your
That's not Jesus.
Every
It must be a multi-part performance. Brought out the Virgin Mary.
divine love is your shelter. It will always be your best friend in the desert. I will be your water. In the storm, you're calm.
Oh my god, what happened? They kill him? Oh, this must be the crucifixion. Oh my god. What does this have to do with Jesus? They've got her in there with the Crocs. And breastfeeding a baby on a unicycle. Oh god, don't do it! Ah! Ah! And it does really well. Millions of views for a lot of these. The comments are bots, Charlie. Nah, that's cope. That's what you want to convince yourself. Go on Facebook and look at like the 50-year-olds and the shit they share. It's almost all AI now. Brother, did you forget that only 2 years ago, every Facebook grandma in America was sending my picture around thinking that it was a photo of Jesus, like a painting? And the meme was, our society has fallen so far from the grace of God, most people won't stop to just leave a like to Jesus. So I have no doubt there are definitely bots in the comments of a lot of these, but mixed in with the bots are absolutely people like those very out-of-touch octogenarians on Facebook as well that just believe absolutely anything that floats across their screen. Divine being performs goodness of God, AGT, judges can't believe it. What is this thumbnail?
My mom always told me that God is good, even when we can't understand the
Damn,
things
Simon's already
happening
tearing
around
up. It's
us.
powerful.
She used to tell me that his goodness around always reminds me that God created all of us with a purpose.
Man, stop
and that his love
yapping.
never
What's
changes,
the goodness
even
of
if we
God?
do. There was a time
Do
when
a Kamehameha
some bad
wave.
people came to our village. My mom always told me that those people practice things
What the fuck is that,
could
man?
hurt others. And she
Who
asked
interrupted
me
him?
not to go near them. Strange happened. And since then, I started feeling that something was different inside of me. I don't know how to explain it, but there are moments when I feel like I'm not the same boy I used to be. My mom would sing
Jesus
to me
Christ, I
every
don't care
night
about the
a
lore.
song about
What's the goodness
God's
of God?
goodness, and she would say that he always
Oh, it's just another song.
Sing of
Lame.
goodness of God.
They're very Jesus and God centered. Yeah, because like that is the easiest one to play to. That is absolutely the layup that you can just make AI content for and people will spread around. A tattoo of himself on himself is such a Chad move. Oh yeah, the Jesus with the Jesus tattoo is pretty hard. How many grandparents do you think actually believe these? I don't know, it's hard to say, but probably quite a bit. These channels made the rounds on Reddit and Twitter a couple months ago. I'd say 90% watched the videos ironically. I don't know about that. 90% wouldn't account for 3 million views, or this channel with 4, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's millions of views to be watching ironically. But they pump these out like every hour. Or, I guess every day on this channel. Well, my friends, it's getting to that point where I may soon be replaced fully by AI. Right now, you don't need to fear. This is the real Charles, birthed from my mother's womb thanks to my father's seed. And you can know this for sure because my hair is wet, meaning I showered. You won't find a single AI Charlie that looks anything close to bathed. Still don't believe me? Then explain this. AI can't imitate that move. I could do any captcha you throw at me. This is flesh, blood, and a 5'6" soul. But there has been a huge influx of AI moist critical videos that have been hitting YouTube and TikTok, and I gotta tell you, they're doing me better than I do. I first noticed it making waves with a channel called Happy Happy Showtime, where it was still kind of new, developing AI moist technology. So you could still tell that it wasn't really me, if you had a keen eye. I, Charlie, the great inventor, have created the future of fun. A man just offered to buy my house. He told me I am sitting on the largest milk deposit on the entire planet. I told that moron to go take a hike. Everybody knows milk comes from cows, not out of the ground. I just found out that I died 25 years ago. I am apparently a terrifying vengeance-seeking Japanese spirit woman. Wanna see? Prepare to gaze upon the horrifying face of revenge. Ooh, I just discovered I am a Vegas casino slot machine, so pull my arm and see if Lady Luck is on your side. I know this is far from the first time someone's made AI videos like this of me, but these started to make a big splash. Now the first one, you can tell I transformed into a totally different person. I looked like an old Blockbuster employee that you would have bought weed from back in the late 90s. And there's quite a few of these from Happy Happy Showtime. And after that one started to pop off a little bit, a TikTok page called AI Shenanigans started to get a little rambunctious and go hog wild with some moist AI. And these are unreal. I haven't seen AI videos of me like this before, and I was pretty stunned. In fact, Wendigoon was the one who actually told me about this page because he watched a few of them. These are masterworks. This is what Michelangelo was striving to create. This was the artistic glory he envisioned. The Sistine Chapel, all that, just prototypes. Trying his best to reach this level, this magnum opus, the moist AI Shenanigans videos. It's spectacular. They should be fucking displayed in the Louvre Museum. Or the Louvre, however you say it. I actually can't remember the proper pronunciation. I've decided to fill my room with galaxy gas. This guy looks like if my cat here took a big shit on a painting. A fucking alien robot just invaded me. This situation reminds me of that one time what the hell? So I've recently installed a trampoline into my setup. The galaxy gas just kicked in, what the fuck? Beautiful. I don't know why the AI thinks jumping on a trampoline is a painful experience. When AI Charlie there was bouncing around, the face I was making looked like I ate 500 warheads. I don't know what the AI thinks happens when you jump on a trampoline, but it's not that. That shit there looked like something Jack Bauer would have done to a terrorist to get information out of him. Also, that motorcycle transformation was unironically hard. It wasn't like a Transformers moment where I became a motorcycle. Me going from here to riding a motorcycle was actually unbelievable. That's exactly what I imagine it would look like if I had a dream of me riding a motorcycle. Like just going from like sitting here yapping about nonsense about like, you know, the poop that took a pee or whatever, and then all of a sudden, bang, I'm now scooting around on a Harley or something. That was so cool. And I know that this isn't like unique to the AI Shenanigans, moist AI, whatever, or anything. I've seen this quite a bit for like extending memes or turning a meme into like a whole like minute-long thing that never actually happened. And it gets so trippy and surreal. It is just so interesting to see how AI plays with that. Bring to the pen, to the king, where's my crown, that's why I blame. This reminds me of Little did you know I actually have a secret weapon here. It's fuck. I am the lord of the cockroaches. These were the standout moments for me of part 2 here. These were the highlights I'd like to talk about briefly. I think it was like a kick that made me fall off my chair with the That was so good, that actually sounded like something out of House of the Dead 2. And then the Lord of the Cockroaches scene, that sequence where I had an accent in the AI. I mean, it's not the most convincing accent ever, but I'm not good at them. Like, that is probably how I would sound if I tried to put on an accent. I am the Lord of the Cockroaches. See, like, it's not good. That right there definitely had someone just like fucking cringe up just even hearing me do that. I have never been good at accents. I can do minimal impressions like Scooby-Doo. Oh, Raggy! Ree! But other than that, that's really about it. I've never been good at accents or anything of the sort. So the AI fucking crushed that. I'm actively searching for beer bottles. This Lunchly situation reminds me of that one time I got skid marks. Go the fuck away. Let me morph into my ultimate being. Some of you may think of me as this normal person, but I actually spy on elderly men. This situation reminds me of... Oh, thanks, cameraman. See, look at that. Cold beer. Have you ever had a neutron star cigarette? Yeah, I bet you haven't. I think I made a deal with the wrong person. It's just a hunch, though. I went to Las Vegas today. Yeah, look how much money I made. I haven't told anyone yet, but I am actually 9 months pregnant right now. This is fucking stupid. So stupid, I hate this. Dumb, stupid idea. This one is personally my favorite. It's got all the heaters in there. Like, have you ever smoked a neutron star cigarette? 9 months pregnant? Like this, a beer bottle coming from the cameraman, which is this. You're the cameraman. Like, it's so good. Like, that is a creative journey that you go through right there, with a couple of zingers there, some one-liners that I really like. I will unironically probably adopt the "have you ever smoked a neutron star" line. You'll see me slide that in somewhere over the next week or two, because I was actually laughing pretty hard about that one. But anyway, I just find this trend of like over-the-top silly AI videos to be very entertaining, and this is like a very harmless, fun usage of AI. The only job this is taking is mine. It just goes to really put it in perspective for me that I can be replaced, which I've always said, you know, there's nothing like particularly special about me or anything, but seeing it unfold like this, it's, you know, we could be witnessing the rise of AI Charles, and the human being could be obsolete very soon. And, well, I'll cry about that when we reach that road, but for now I'm just kind of smiling and just laughing along with it, because I just had a good giggle at all of it. Perhaps in the future, as this continues to be more and more common, I'll have to find myself using AI to make AI moist videos as well, and try and like maybe write some material for the AI. You know, like no one's gonna want this. They'll want the Charles that can morph into a motorcycle and jump on a trampoline spontaneously while ripping his shirt off and having a 96 pack of abs. Like, that's tough. Or like quadruple X double D titties and honkers and the explosion of milk. Like, that's gonna be tough to compete with, but I'll do my best. But yeah, I just wanted to show these and kind of just talk about them a little bit. Shout out AI Shenanigans and happy showtime. That's about it. See ya.